Welcome once again to SCLC Today. From the Southern Christian Leadership Conference International offices in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia's historic Civil Rights District on Auburn Avenue, we are pleased to introduce SCLC President and CEO, Dr. Charles Steele, Jr.
Hello. Thank you for tuning in. This program has gotten quite a few reviews, and I want to thank those who are personally involved in anticipating the SCLC Today program, because we try to be factual and we're dealing with the current atmosphere of what's taking place and what's really divided the United States of America in its division, not the United States that we know historically and all love. That's why we're so hard on the United States of America. Now we can call it the divided states of America in terms of what we do, because the division is something that I never anticipated at this level. I thought we would currently just be on an upward mobility in terms of bringing our politics, bringing our civil rights, bringing our humanity together. But it is the division of the states and of the society that we so committedly, verbally express that we love, because this is our home. That's why we are hard on America, because we love America. This is home, and we're going to make sure that America will be healed and will be again united to the causes of God, of all God's children. I just want to talk about the verdict in terms of, just for a couple of minutes, on Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse. The verdict on this Friday afternoon has just been rendered by the jury. And in my interpretation and mindset, in going forward, is vigilante justice, where we as a country are allowing individuals and people who think that they can take the law into their own hands. There's no justice. When the jury came out just a couple hours ago before taping this program, that they didn't find any guilty charges in terms of Mr. Rittenhouse, Kyle Rittenhouse, 18 years of age. And he comes out strapped down with his assault rifle, and he gunned down two people and shot another one, who by the grace of God that didn't die. The other two were slaughtered, were murdered, because he felt in his own right that he had the right to strap down with his assault rifle. What I'm afraid of, ladies and gentlemen, other people will see this as an endorsement to violence, or endorsement to vigilante justice. This is very disturbing to what we should be standing for. And we can't do it all in one program. But I do have another judicial decision that was made from Memphis, Tennessee, that we've been very involved in, with the saving of the life of none other than Mr. Pervis Payne. You know, we've been working on this for over a year with none other than the federal public defender, Miss Kelly Henry, who actually has done an outstanding job and received SCLC and my leadership in a joint venture and working together, as well as the Payne family. Pervis Payne, as you know, been on death row for 33 years. 33 years. And was supposed to have been executed a year ago, primarily a year ago, last November, December. But just yesterday, the district attorney, who I met and pleaded with not to execute or to murder this young man, because we know from our experience and our research and the legal support that we have that he should be exonerated. He should not be executed, murdered, or killed in the chambers or the judicial system. Dr. King was murdered, assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. Pervis Payne would not be killed, would not be murdered, would not be executed, because the district attorney, the young lady who's in charge of pursuing either to bring about her refusing to accept the fact that he should be exonerated and should not be executed, did make one right decision, that she would not pursue executing him, and she would recognize what the attorneys from the legal perspective of the federal public defenders with attorney Kelly Henry and others, along with SCLC, who's in a joint venture partnership in making sure that this young man does not be eliminated from society through execution of racism that he has experienced for 33 years for assuming that he committed the murder of this young lady and her young daughter. We have facts that it was her ex-husband, and he is also deceased now. But thank God they can't kill him. He would not die. But now we have to get him exonerated from what she was saying, that she's pursuing 2 life sentences without parole. First of all, first step, his life will be spared. Secondly, we are going to exonerate him so he can go home to his father and family and sisters and brothers. And I feel that God will continuously bless us in this particular situation. Thank God, Pervis Payne would not be executed. We wanted to save his life, and we did, because of you and others who supported this particular issue. The fight is not over. We must continue because we want him to be exonerated. That's the next phase. But he is alive and will be continuously alive until God calls him home. Let me talk about Sherwin Williams. I just got back from Cleveland, Ohio. With Sherwin Williams, this is a case that I never experienced in my life from corporate America, where we're talking about bringing people of the African-American experience and people of color and fair-minded thinking of all people in a collaborative working relationship on economic inclusion. Sherwin Williams refused to meet with the leadership there in Cleveland in terms of Dr. Cavaness. Dr. Cavaness is doing a great job in terms of his leadership of civil rights. E.T. Cavaness is an icon, a legend in his own right. We, in my leadership at the national office and international representative of leadership, because SCLC is national and international. We are all over the world. But Sherwin Williams was supposed to have a groundbreaking to announce the erection of a 36-story skyscraper and have 9 partners at the top, contractually, construction people, business people, economic folks, and not a one is of African-American descent, not one a person of color, not one that's black or African-American or of the Negroid race. Ladies and gentlemen, that's racism. But we protested this past Tuesday, downtown Cleveland, where they were supposed to have the groundbreaking. And I'm happy to say they delayed it. They did not have the groundbreaking because of our protesting with the black contractors of Cleveland, the local chapter of SCLC, under the leadership of none other than the great legend in his own right, Dr. Cavaness, Dr. E.T. Cavaness, great pastor. And let me just mention this. Dr. Cavaness is 93 years of age, and he is so dynamic. Let me say that again. The Reverend Dr. E.T. Cavaness is 93 years of age and strong and stand for justice and equality. Nothing ailing him in terms of his leadership, and he has a very powerful influence in Cleveland. Ladies and gentlemen, it was delayed in terms of the groundbreaking. They did not have one, but the fight continues. It's not over. All we want in the president, CEO, chairman of the board, in one man, President Maricas, all we want is for Mr. Rickers to sit down at the table like all brotherhoods of concerns in any community, in any humane working operation, particularly in corporate America. Sit down, let's break bread, and resolve and work out of this problem that we have in Cleveland. We're not going away. Sherwin-Williams, you are wrong. You don't have anyone of color or African-American descent at the table in a managerial position. And Mr. President, CEO, Chairman of the Board, we're not going anyplace until we get justice. Thank you so much. We will keep you abreast. Keep praying to the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Then get up and let's do something for justice. Have a great day.